100 over 40.
Pulse?
Still up to 90.
Get an IV of Levofed. We've got to raise that
Here's
pressure.
Dr. Ryan. How is she?
It's not good, Pat. Blood pressure's taking a dangerous drop and the pulse is way up.
Anoxia?
I'm afraid so. Oxygen supply to the brain may be cut off. The pupils are still reactive, which at least indicates no damage to the midbrain.
Have you ordered an IV drip of Levofed?
Yes, Dr. Bolter just did.
We've got to get x-rays. We have to have some indication of the exact amount of fluid.
Mm-hmm. Morris, I want an x-ray of the skull and a lateral view of the cervical spine.
All right, Doctor.
She won't die, will she? She'll be all right.
Pat, it's still reversible, okay?
How much time do we have?
Enough if we hurry.
Okay, here's your Levofed solution.
Daddy,
Yes, honey.
I tried to find you. I needed you. Why'd you do that?
Come on, Pat, you got to step back.
Come on.
Move back.
Easy now. Here we go.
Okay, now, Morris, we've got to get this going as quickly as possible if it's going to work at all.
The part of Mary Ryan is now being played by Mary Carney.
Before I forget.
Without.
Hand me that snowsuit jacket. I think I can squeeze that in here. Oh, before I forget, you'll both be delighted to hear that little Ryan has become quite attached to Finelli, the cat, that
Well,
is.
that's good. I bet you can't say the same for the rest of you.
Oh, I'm glad Ryan likes animals. Otherwise, what on earth would she do with the pony Jack's planning on buying her?
Oh, dear. Well, I don't think she's quite ready for horses yet, but don't be surprised if you see her crawling about.
You kidding? You mean we missed it?
Well, yesterday she was trying very hard to hoist herself up in her playpen. I think she's about ready.
Well, this is going to sound silly, but, you know, I wasn't around for the first 6 months of her life, and I don't want to miss one single thing more of her growing up.
Yes, well, it was something to see, let me tell you. Oh, she had a fierce grip on the bars.
Whatever Ryan does, she does wholeheartedly.
Well, I'll tell you one thing she's doing wholeheartedly. That's eating. She's outgrown her red sweater and 2 pairs of overalls.
Oh, no matter. We bought her enough clothes in Ireland to outfit a nursery school.
Maeve, they look so good in those little caps and jackets. We figured that Ryan would really be smashing.
Anytime Jack saw a baby Ryan's age, he'd practically do handstands to get a smile.
I know that all children are special, but those little Irish kids with the big blue eyes and those rosy cheeks. Anyway, there's something sweet in those little faces. And serious, too. Always something serious going on in their heads.
Which we did our best to jolly up.
They'd look up at us with these great, huge, tolerant eyes as if they were saying, it's just a couple of American cuckoos. We'll do the best that we can. Reminded
in a
me
while.
of the way Ryan used to look at me sometimes in the park.
Once in a while, we'd find one child that really felt right at home with us, and it'd make Jack's day.
Ah, yes. My son-in-law, who wasn't going to be able to hit it off with children. Now, let me see. What else is she going to need?
Maeve, we got most of our gifts packed away, but we'd like you to have this tonight.
Jack, thank you. Oh. Aren't they beautiful? Green marble.
They make them from the rocks that they're found on the shore of Connemara.
Oh, yes. I always wanted a set of these when I was a child.
Yeah, we found it at a little village shop.
We figured your old ones must be worn out with all the praying you've been doing on our behalf.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, Jack. Thank you, my darling. I shall treasure them always.
I guess now's as good a time as any. Oh, excuse me, Maeve.
That was a bit mysterious.
Oh, it's a gift from Jack to Da. He picked it out himself at the airport. It was almost as if he couldn't leave Ireland without making that one last gesture.
You know, dear, I think your guess is right. I think Jack is turning into the extrovert in the Finelli family. Tell me, when did he start out talking to you?
Oh, it happened gradually, but isn't it terrific?
Yes, it is. So he was clear he's hit it off, right?
Oh, I'll say. You should have seen him in action. Can you believe Finelli? Going up to whoever was sitting in a corner, you know, feeling a little bit out of it and saying something to make them laugh or put a smile on their face. Little Kira's developed a passionate crush on her Uncle Jack. Actually, it's mutual. And Uncle Tom and Paul O'Neill couldn't get enough of his sports stories. Oh, yes. I don't know.
Well, darling, he's had his feelings bottled up in him so many years. It just gives me a great thrill to see some of them pouring out of him.
Yeah. Well, every day he was more and more relaxed. He ended up carrying me piggyback through St. Stephen's Green.
Oh, you don't say. Growing up in an orphanage, I guess there wasn't much chance for the child in him to come out.
Well, it's coming out now. On the plane ride home, he planned a playroom for Ryan down to the smallest detail. He's determined to give her everything he never had, and then some.
But I don't think he's going to spoil it, dear. I mean, Jack knows deep down in his heart that it's not material things that count with children.
And we've talked a lot about that. More than anything, Jack wants to give Ryan the kind of love and emotional support that you and Da always gave us.
I always knew that it would turn out good for you. There's such a balance between you. It's like in all good marriages. You know, you're beginning to pick up on each other's traits.
I'm beginning to learn how to keep my mouth shut occasionally, and Jack's developing a sense of humor.
Well, I hope that is holding him in good stead right this minute.
You mean you didn't see any of those three-wheel cars?
Oh, they haven't been around for a long time. Or at least that's what the bus driver who was our tour guide to Blarney told us.
Well, maybe not Barney. Not even in Kildare?
I don't know, Johnny. We just asked in general.
Well, I guess a bus driver would know as well as the next guy. Huh. How'd you make out with the Irish currency?
Well, you know, they go in the decimal system like we do, so we didn't have too much trouble. In fact, near the end, when we had to make a quick decision, we found ourselves, you know, flipping a coin.
Yeah, heads or harps. I remember that. Fantastic animals on one side of an Irish coin, harp on the other.
Do you know who was the committee chairman on coin design back in the early 20s?
William Butler Yeats, 1923.
I guess there just isn't much I can tell you about Ireland, Johnny.
Well, it's been a while since I've been there, but it's stuck in my memory pretty good.
You know what impressed me most? How impossible it is to pigeonhole the people. I mean, a guy isn't just an artist or a bus driver. An artist is a farmer, too. A bus driver can have a terrific baritone singing voice. Take Yeats. Now, one of the world's great poets, all those poems, all those plays, and he was a senator in the Irish Free State. I suppose that helps explain why a simple thing like coin design is done with such grace and style.
But of all the remarkable people in Ireland, I got the very best when I carried off Maeve.
Yeah. Well, there's only one Maeve. I brought you something, Johnny.
Blood pressure.
It's up to 105/50.
Pressure's rising, Melfed's taking effect. Pat, we have avoided brain damage, and she's gonna be just all right. Okay?
Dr. Moultrie?
Yeah.
She's coming around.
Where's Patty? Where's Patty?
Dear, I want you to take it easy, all right?
Do you? Right here, honey.
I think she's out of danger, but I'm going to prescribe an anticonvulsant anyway. Let's have pentane in solution and 5% to an increase, and we'll see from there, okay?
What happened? Am I sick?
No, you had an accident, honey. You fell down a flight of stairs.
Am I okay? Can I walk?
Oh, sure. It's nothing like that.
What's wrong with me?
It's a little hard to explain.
There's fluid inside your head, and it built up after you fell, but it's better now. You're gonna be fine, Dee.
Is my face okay?
Oh, it's perfect. Beautiful.
Wallpaper. Wallpaper's gonna look nice. Don't worry. Put the wallpaper up if you think it's pretty.
Oh, you bet it is.
We'll do it together.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to find you, and you pushed me away. You pushed me. That's why I fell.
Sorry, Dee.
I tried to help you, but you hurt me. You mad at me?
No, honey, I love you. It was an accident. I pushed you, and you fell, and
I always trusted you. You were the one who was on my side. You understand me.
yeah, I'm still on your side.
You were great with that taxi driver. No, don't fall asleep on the beach. I'm scared. It's late. Don't fall asleep on the beach.
I'm not gonna fall asleep on you, Dee. I'm right here.
If I move the furniture, will you love me?
Of course.
All I want is to be with you. I want you to love me. Faith me to do it.
No, Dee, I just wasn't myself. It was an accident, honey, and I'll make it up to you. Things are gonna be a lot better between us now, I promise.
I'm bad. I'm bad. And that's why you had to stay away from me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Please don't hit me.
My God.
Pat, this isn't helping anyone. Come on, we gotta leave now. Gotta leave.
Honey, you just rest and get well, and I'll see you later, okay?
Mary brought me back some crystal. It was nice. I would have picked out something different.
When you get better, I'll take you to Ireland. You can pick out all the crystal you want.
Right now, you're going to take yourself home to bed. Come on.
Doctor.
So sad.
She has sustained a head injury, and it's very natural for her mind to wander for a while. But she's come around. She's going to be all right.
I did it to her.
Pat, being guilty isn't going to help things. If you really want to help her, you'll stay off the uppers. Now, that's an order.
Okay, thanks, Roger.
Now, tomorrow, we'll try to figure out what your reactions are to the pills, right?
Right.
Patty. Patty.
Dee, it's me, Roger. Can you understand? Now, you're going to get well, but it's very important that you take it easy.
Patty's mad at me.
Patty loves you, and I'm going to look after you. You have nothing to worry about.
Patty's mad at me because he found out about the baby.
Found out what, Dee?
If you
Beyond tissue.
Hair's not red.
I was.
Call 800-656.
Oh, would you look at that? A shamrock tie.
Yeah, I saw it in the Shannon Airport. I figured you either love it or hate it.
Huh. So you went heads or harps and you took your chance, huh?
Yeah, something like that.
Well. I like it, John. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Now, listen, Jack, I realize, you, working hard to make things better between us. Well, after seeing Mary's face tonight, well, figure I owe it to the both of you to put a little effort into it myself. Huh?
I understand some of the feelings that you had about me.
Yeah, well, Mary's the main thing. You understand that?
Well, and Ryan.
And Ryan. Well, Jack, I do believe that you care for them, the both of them. And maybe things can change a little bit between us. All right?
I'd like that.
There are 2 more of these in the bedroom. In fact, every last diaper and favorite toy.
Yes, all you have to do is to wake up our little darling and take her back down home with Weehawkins.
Sweetheart, can you feature this?
Huh?
Me, on St. Patrick's Day, marching up Fifth Avenue in my shamrock tie. Gift of Jack Fennelly.
Oh, you'll be so handsome, John, so handsome.
Nice, isn't it?
It is.
Wrap it around.
Pat, what's the matter?
It's Delia.
Well, yeah, she was here earlier. I sent her back to the hospital looking for her.
She found me. We had an argument. It's an accident. She fell down a flight of stairs.
Oh, yes.
No.
Well, was she hurt badly?
Well, it was serious for a while. They say it's okay now. Oh, I'm glad you're back.
No broken bones or anything?
No, thank God. Clem said she just needs to rest.
Well, from the looks of you, I could say that you could do with a bit of rest yourself.
Sorry if I stay here. I don't think I can face going back to the apartment.
Of course, darling. What you need is a good breakfast and some good night's rest. Tell me about Dee.
I knew if Dee tried hard enough, she'd make it to neurology sooner or later.
Mary, this is not the time.
Now's as good a time as any. Did you take a good look at him? As long as he's with Dee, it's going to be one crisis after another.
The girl is in the hospital, Mary.
He is indestructible, Da. Worry about your son.
Next, they have... Admit it, Alan.
Delia.
Daddy, don't listen to Faith. I love you more than she does.
Delia, can you remember what you were...
How is she, Doctor?
Stable. Pressure's been rising steadily, and pulse is nearly normal. Morris, would you get another bottle of Levifid, please?
But that bottle will be good for another hour, Doctor.
Morris.
Yes, Dr. Coolidge.
Daddy went away just like Daddy.
Delia, can you hear me?
Raj,
Yes.
are you mad at me?
No.
Will you stay with me?
As long as you want me to.
I need you to be good to me. Patty loves Faith. I need you to be good to me.
I'll try my best.
We had fun. You make me laugh. I don't care if nobody likes you.
As long as you like me, Dee.
Bobby brought me a beautiful shawl. It's beautiful colors. Everybody wants to dance with me. They think I look pretty.
You're always pretty.
I like the negligee you got me better. The wig, yes. Feathers. I play a lot of silly games.
Yeah, don't we, though?
Patty loves Faith. Patty's gonna marry Faith.
Dee, you've been through a bad accident and you're a little confused right now. Now, just before We're talking about Pat not finding out about the baby. Now, that doesn't make any sense, does it?
You love somebody and you want them to love you back. Right?
Yes, sometimes.
Alicia, help me. Help me, you gotta do something for me. Alicia, I can't lose my baby.
Alicia isn't here right now, Dee.
Help me. Alicia, I can't lose Patty's baby. I can't. I gave her some orange perfume. It smells pretty.
Alicia. Patty's baby. I wonder what that's all about.
Spend breakfast in bed with SoapNet. Sleep in, curl up, and check out. With back-to-back episodes of One Tree Hill and Beverly Hills 90210. Breakfast in bed, 7 to 12 noon every Saturday and Sunday morning on SoapNet.